you are in the presence of not only a extremely frightening clown-like person, but there is a dragon currently perched on top of a house. Now, the dragon itself speaks to you and says that you should not fear him, for he is here for Morrow. Now, what are you guys doing as this giant dragon is perched on top of this house?
Staring in awe. I'm pretty shell-shocked, to be honest.
Using prestidigitation to make sure that my pants stay clean.
As to, we were murdering a bunch of elves. You might have a lot of elf blood on you.
No, that's not why I'm trying to keep them clean.
Yeah.
Dragon.
I'm trying to think. Well, dragons haven't. Yeah, I'm gonna go with awestruck since Sorry, train.
Don't worry about it. But the funny thing is that you see people around town like gathering around the bodies, but they don't seem to notice the dragon. They seem to notice Morrow. They don't even notice Morrow.
Can I do an
they are carrying the bodies to like burn them or something.
Can I do an Arcana check on what sort of magical thing's going on?
Sure, you can.
Oh, forgot to change my thing.
Okay, so you know something is magical going on, but you can't quite pinpoint it.
Guys, it's a magical thing.
What was I thinking? So when the dragon communicated to us, was it like mouth moving, or were we like hearing
yes,
it?
His mouth was moving.
Oh.
He was speaking to you in the common tongue.
Okay. Because if no one else can see this thing, I don't want to look like a madman, like communicating with it by talking into empty air.
Oh no, even though like you were talking tomorrow after the battle, people seem to don't notice, like they're just like carrying the bodies around. They're not really paying attention to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Hello
Okay,
there, giant dragon. Yeah, I continue to use prestidigitation to make sure that my pants stay clean. You don't plan on, like, eating him or anything, do you?
Oh no, I do not plan to do such a thing to a friend. I owe him my life, in fact.
Oh.
So, why are you here, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come here to discuss some things with my friend. You're probably wondering why the mortals are not running in fear.
Yes.
A little bit curious.
In times, dragons live for eons without interruption, so we tend to get bored. So we must entertain oneself. I decided to learn from those magic users in the section of this land you call Skyrim, in the area you mortals call Winterhold.
Okay.
I learned how to disguise my presence, not to be heard. I've even learned to resurrect the dead.
Like permanently or like temporary?
All on life is temporary. my friend.
Gotcha.
Do you have any more questions? mortals?
What's your name?
I have many names. I am known as Undefeated. I'm known as the bane of many mortals. But you may call me Durnavir. Yeah, allow me to show you Durnavir, a picture of, as it were. So here you go.
Okay. Oh, okay. So out of character. That's like that undead dragon from the Soul
Yes,
Cairn.
it is the undead dragon.
Okay.
This is like before he went into the Soul Cairn in search for power.
Okay, very cool then. So,
If it wasn't for the fact that he was trapped in the Soul Cairn, it has been confirmed by the creators of Skyrim that he would be about 20 times more powerful than Alduin is.
really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because not only can he raise the dead, but he can breathe fire, ice, lightning. And it's also been confirmed that at one point in time he taught Parthenax. He was the original person who taught him the way of the voice. So the teacher of the Greybeards was taught by another dragon who learned from a mortal. But of course, your character doesn't know this. I'm just giving you fun facts.
Okay.
Yeah, but seriously, if it was a one-on-one fight between Durnavir and Alduin, Durnavir would win without breaking a sweat.
Okay. Well, we shouldn't piss him off then. Now that we could fight a, not that we couldn't,
It's a trap.
not that we couldn't fight a, not that we could fight a dragon as level 2s anyway. But you know.
You never know.
That would be that sentence.
You never know.
Okay, so basically, Morrow is walking towards this giant dragon, and he is climbing on its back. And he looks at you guys, and he said, "Is there anything else you want to ask me?"
I don't know. I'm not sure how much you know about what we're doing, but anything you could tell us about the Scarlet Crypt or the Thalmor, or
You are in the hunt for that organization.
the Thalmor, right?
No, the Thalmor don't even pose a threat to this organization.
Ooh.
The Thalmor are like tiny baby kittens. This mighty lion.
What is the name of this organization?
I don't know. All I do know is that the most powerful of their group nearly killed me.
Ooh.
And he only cast one spell.
What? So what do you know about the organization besides being incredibly powerful?
They have infiltrated not only the Thalmor, but the Nordic Jarls as well. Advisors, mage users, everyone of importance. You must be suspicious of these people. Trust only those who give you a reason to trust. And
Actually, sorry,
Okay.
just a random aside question. Do we know if Esbern and Delphine are blades? Like, you don't remember if they told us
no,
or
they
not.
do not. They did not tell you that they were blades.
Okay. Hey, Morrow, can we trust Esbern and Delphine?
Huh?
I'm asking Morrow in character if we can trust Delphine and Esbern.
And and he's like, oh yes, you can. They're good people.
Excellent, thank you. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, and by the way, if you want information about the organization, I left you a present. And he points behind he points behind you, Klaus, and you, Sigurd. And this little Thalmor, you see him pinned to the wall, but he's not dead. He's just unconscious.
Thanks.
Ooh, thank you.
I was also kind of wondering if you could tell me anything more about this. I take out the snake's eye.
Alduin takes one look at it, and he lets out a guttural roar.
Alrighty then.
And he looks at you and he was like, where did you get that?
It was like just in the chest, like at the end of a prison. They really did not put much effort into like safeguarding this. It was a Thalmor prison, if that helps.
And he's like, the Thalmor tend to steal things they do not comprehend. That ancient artifact has special attributes, beside being a gate key. If ever it comes into contact or near the people who created it, or anything that they created, it will bring you to a different plane of existence. From what I hear, it will bring you to the realm of the Dwemer.
Oh.
Ooh. That sounds like a good way to, Seems like we have a lot of artifacts that could easily backfire on us, on our person.
Yeah, but
You only have one artifact right now, and that's the snake's eye.
Well, that is a pretty dangerous artifact from what it seems like.
well, if it can take us to the. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, not only does it like open the gate to like Cold Harbor, the home of Molag Bal, but it also tends to like bring you to a different plane of existence that includes Dwemer. It's a very unique artifact. It doesn't particularly harm you. It's just a very mystical artifact that nothing is known about it.
This could actually take us to the Dwemu?
Yes. But
That was more of an in-character kind of deal.
yes. And Durnavir is like, yes, but you must have a second part of that in order to go to the Dwemer.
Do you have any clue where the second port is?
Yes. You must obtain the heart of the Cursed One.
Any clue where that might be?
The Herald
Ooh.
of No Face.
Is that the same as the Herald of the Great Freeze?
No. Quite it. It is not natural life. It is, how do you say, artificial.
Oh.
He's, you can tell the way he's speaking that he's speaking of a construct, like the Dwemer.
Yeah. Like the Centurions or those robots or whatever they have.
Yes.
And he said the Herald of the No Face.
Yes, Herald of No Face. There's a lot of heralds in this. It's just a fun word to say, herald.
Very true, yes.
Scotus looks around for the Herald of Bunnies.
Herald of what?
Bunnies.
Buddies?
The Herald of Heralds.
The Herald of Herald. Hi, I'm Harold.
Damn it!
Hi, my name is Steve. I'm the Herald of Herald.
I kind of didn't expect you to be named Steve. Yes, I get that a lot.
My name is Steve. I'm kidding. But anywho, he is about to take off. Anything else?
I'm trying to think. Well, we got a prisoner that we should probably interrogate. Trying to think. I don't know. Anything else you can offer us? Not to be greedy, but obviously, seems like we got a lot on our plate.
Yes, a piece of advice I have. The No-Face Herald. Instead of weapons, it looks to have hands. Like, you know how, like, normal dwarven, like, constructs have, like, weapons for hands? He's saying, like, this one has human-like hands.
Uses hands.
Does it have opposable thumbs?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Oh god, I shake Sigurd. It has opposable thumbs!
Oh god, it's going to give us one hell of a titty twister if we ever fight it.
It could grasp!
It's gonna fist us. It's gonna be terrifying.
You know, honestly, yeah, it is going to literally beat us to death.
Oh, but and he starts taking off, and he flies off with Morrow on.
Wait,
the back.
do you have any spell books for me?
Probably not. It's a dragon.
Yeah. If he did, like, he would have already given it to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for all the help.
You're probably just glad that that he didn't eat you or burn you.
Yeah, you know, that's probably a big concern.
But during this session, since they clearly don't want to play today, Thorn will go do his own thing, and Naveed will go do his own thing.
Okay. So that gives us some time to re-heal, restock, and maybe go do, well, depending on how long it might take a look at those side quest missions we have. Oh,
I have a pretty good idea for which one we're gonna do.
Which one?
Just give us a shot. Thieves Guild recruiting around Riverwood, and we have some information about where they are.
That's true, yeah. Though I do think maybe we should deal with the Thalamore prisoner first.
Okay, it's your choice.
Yeah, you know, wait, is anyone looking at the prisoner? Like, does anyone else notice him?
The guards are guarding him right now. All the bodies have been taken away, but they know this one is breathing, so.
Okay, so I approached the guard and asking if it would be possible to interrogate him.
And he looks at your attire and he's like, "Oh, you must be with the Imperial Legion." "Yes, sir. I would be so happy if you would, please."
Thank you. We are curious about the attack. By the way, since I know in the previous fight there were other Thalmor approaching and you held them off. Excellent job, by the way, but
Thank you.
was anyone injured or killed while you were fighting them off?
Yes, sir. There was only one death, but it was still tragic the same. The husband of the father of little, oh, what's his face? I'm growing with blanks here on Riverwood names. What's the bard?
Sven?
Sven, thank you. The father of Sven
Okay.
died tragically in the attack.
Probably explains why he doesn't like elves as much, but yeah. Okay, well, oh yeah, the Thalmor that did attacked you. Did any of them escape?
Oh no, sir, they're all dead.
Oh, good. Okay, so I turn to Claus. Okay, well, at least the Thalmor won't know for a while that their attack party failed. So we have some time before they might try to find us again.
Except for those two who ran and who shit their pants.
Oh yeah.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
Vicious mockery is a wonderful thing. That's all I'll say.
It is a wonderful thing. Okay.
So two from that attacked us
He is
escaped.
still unconscious. How are you going to deal with this?
I asked the guard, is there any building you could bring him to that we can interrogate him in?
The guard kind of grins and he was like, "Well, we have a sawmill. That's really private."
Yeah, privacy's we don't want anyone to listen in, so let's bring him to the sawmill.
Shaw.
Shaw Connery.
Yes, the supplies won't dominate or shiny mistaken.
We meet again, Trebek.
Alright, so I tie him onto the saw thing, villain
Excellent.
style.
Do you expect me to talk, Mr. Claus? I mean, do you expect me to talk, Mr. Claus? No, Mr. Thalmor. I expect you to die. Oh yeah, this is
Klaus, dude. It's
Klaus. So
Alright, so I have an idea. I can heal him, we can stab him, heal him again, and then stab him again.
maybe,
He's still unconscious.
yeah. I have to say though, if I was someone waking up, like chained or whatever, bound to a whatever the proper term is for a board, with a saw coming at me, and there was a Dremora standing above me, I would be pretty frightened, to be quite frank. So I think maybe we can, loosen his tongue before we start stabbing him.
I'm standing like right over him with my face like peering above his.
Yeah. So let me see.
I did tie him down. I just want to make sure we got that.
Okay.
Oh, excellent.
I completely understand, but with what?
With the power of love and music.
That won't tie anything down.
I have a rubber chicken.
Is the guardsman still there?
Oh yeah, he basically helped you carry the unconscious Thalmor, and there was another guard who was holding the weapons.
Okay, well, let me check my explorer's pack. I'm pretty sure that has rope. Adventuring gear, where the fuck is this? Explorer's pack, backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, 10 torches. Yes, 50 feet of hempen rope strapped to the side of it.
Hemp and rope. We can have a party with that.
It's
Oh.
hempen rope.
By the way, Sigurd.
Yep.
I'm going to look over at you, and in your mind you hear me saying, "By the way, I learned a new trick."
Oh, you can. Ooh, this is useful.
Yeah, just
Wait.
stay within 30 feet of me.
Can I communicate back to you mentally, or can I only
Yes,
hear
it's,
you?
It's
telepathy with
mutual.
me.
Ooh, excellent. This is very useful. Excellent.
Okay, so do you tie him to the thing?
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
Okay, so how are you waking this unconscious thou morsel up?
Hmm. Well, looking at my skill sheet,
I mean, there is water right next to you.
okay.
Wait, hold up. Before he
There's
does
water
this,
over
I'm going to
here, there's
use
water over here.
I'm going to use minor illusion to make it look like there's a few more Jumu around me.
Okay.
Okay. There's a bucket like right here.
Okay. Ooh, you want to convince this guy like in some type of like plane of oblivion, Sol oblivion. Yeah, surrounded by a bunch of Dreamore. Basically, just scare him so much that he just blabs anything because it thinks he'll stop from getting basically, tortured horribly by a bunch of Dreamore or something.
Yep.
Okay, so then Klaus, you probably will need to take the lead at this. Then I'll probably stand out of sight.
Actually, I can do something really, really stupid looking. As long as you
Stupid
stay still, I can make a little image of like a Jamoa mask over your face. But it does not move with your face, so don't move at all.
I'll just stand.
That won't help. Okay, I'll just let you guys do what you do.
I'll just stand out of sight. No sense just overburdening you. So, I'll just grab some cold water then. Klaus, you prepare yourself, and when you're ready, I'll just dump it on his face.
Alright, I stand over him, dagger in hand, smiling wickedly. The other faintly image of Jamoa just kind of smiling down upon him.
Okay, then I acquire the water. Okay. You ready, Klaus?
Yep.
Okay, I dump it on his face, and then once I do, I walk back so he can't see me.
And he's like,
Welcome.
he opens his eyes and he is like, what in the name of Ariel is going on?
Welcome to my little plane. Now tell me, what brings you here?
And he starts shaking. He is foaming at the mouth right now. You clearly, scared this man a little too much.
Come on, we're not gonna have any of that now. I kind of smack him a little bit.
And he gets a closer look and he's like, what do you want, you filthy scum?
Tell me about your death. I love these stories.
Wait, what did you say? Tell me about your dad?
Death.
Okay, but I was saying, I was like, okay.
Well, you
Also tell me about your dad. Is he sexy?
Okay, I won't even. Okay, whatever. And he's like, drop dead, you filthy excuse for a Dramora.
Oh, wrong answer. I stab him and then Cure Light wounds him.
Where are you stabbing him?
In the ohm.
He's like, you filthy freaking scum.
You see, here in my little world, I can stab you as many times as I want, but I won't do that if you just talk to me.
And
Now tell me, Bob. I'm gonna call you Bob for this. I hope you don't mind.
He looks at you with the straightest face, and he's like, I can see the sun right over there and some trees behind you.
Yes, I rather like the aesthetic. It's nice, don't you think? Do you want me to roll a deception?
Sure, why not?
9!
he's like,
I stab him, kill light wounds him again.
He's starting to bleed profusely.
Kill light wounds and fix them all up.
He's like, I won't talk. No matter what you do to me.
Now really? Why is that?
Because I have nothing to lose.
You have these fingers, don't you?
You have what?
These fingers.
He's like, please.
I break one of his
I
fingers.
said, I have nothing to lose.
I break one of his fingers.
He screams, but he's still not talking.
I break his arm.
Screams even louder, still not talking. You have to find another way to do this.
Out of character, the telepathic ability clause can do. Can I communicate with? Can I start a conversation, or does he have to do it?
You can just, it's like an open network.
Yeah.
Okay. So, just trying to think here. You know, obviously he might have to become unconscious again or something, but do you think you could pull off pretending to be a Thalmor? Like an officer or something?
My illusions are really shitty. I don't have silent image yet. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And yeah, I'm trying to think because apparently if we just keep torturing this guy like physically, like we're just gonna end up killing him just based off past experience as a Legion officer, you know, Legion sergeant.
I can torture him mentally. That's not something I've got to yet.
Like, I don't mean to remind you guys, but there is still the corpse of Orinther.
No, that's like we'll get to that. It's fine.
I'm just giving suggestions.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think. Well, like
your character would do.
Alright, so using minor illusion again, I'm going to surround his vision with an image of it looks like everything around him, but if you're schizophrenic, like severely, and I use it again to make the sounds of several demons whispering in his ear. I will drag you down deeper if you don't want to talk. I just want somebody to talk to.
My friend, you are demanding a lot from your character. So, I'm going to have to ask you to roll a wisdom.
What is wisdom?
So basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to determine whether or not your character can actually handle this level of incantation. You're not only surrounding his vision, but you're trying to make him see something that not only his high elf mind tells him otherwise, but you're also trying to make your voice deeper, all the vision around him different. You're demanding a lot from your own character.
Would it help at all that I've been with Shiogorath and all that stuff? So maybe advantage because it's trying to convince him that he's going mad or something.
Well, it would help, but not in this situation,
Damn.
unless you altered your thinking on how you're interrogating this person.
Using Awakened Mind, I also cause whispers in his head, if that helps. I have one spell left.
You know, here, maybe, honestly, we don't know what organization they're part of, but How about I go fetch maybe Delphine or Esber?
Wait. Did you say that out loud?
No, I'm like thinking this.
Okay.
So that's the thing that guard's there, so they might not want to blow their cover then.
Oh,
Right.
I actually have a pretty nice idea.
A what?
I have a pretty nice idea.
Okay.
Mentally telling you, I ask you to go get the body of Owen through.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I go and do that.
I ask you to, like, make sure that it's not seen quite yet, and I
Okay.
duck out of the guy's field of vision.
Here you go.
Okay, so I put the body like behind him, like I make sure like the prisoner can't see Ornthor's body. Just have it.
He's facing this way.
Okay.
I'm going to try to cut an area out in his head and try to use his head as a puppet.
Okay.
I'm actually going to ask Sigurd to help because he seems like he's more skilled at this than I am
Okay,
with all the weapons.
Is the guard still here?
Hold on. No, they are guarding like the perimeter to make sure he can't run.
Okay, good.
And okay, hold on. Let me check something for a second.
Yeah, well, let's just think this through for a second. Like, how are you going to be working this out mechanically?
I'll figure it out as it happens.
You know, that might not be the best thing. I'm trying to think.
Okay, so this would be considered medicine since you're trying to, cut off his head, trying to use it for something. So give me a medicine check, and since Sigurd is helping, get advantage.
Sigurd, what is your bonus?
Well, let's before we do this, let's I'm not sure this will be the most successful. I think we're just going to turn this into a deranged puppet show, where we're using a severed head to talk to a guy. Like, what exactly are your what exactly are you hoping to do with this?
Oh, we're trying to get information out of him, right?
Well, yeah, I know that, but like, why is the head going to help? Like, are you going
Oh
to?
no, at this point, you could probably guess that Scotus has completely forgotten about that. Is just trying to like make this dude go crazy.
Oh yeah, okay, okay, buddy. Okay, Scarnus. Okay, I need you to focus here, buddy. Okay, we're trying to get information out of him. We're not making him like go to the insane asylum. Once we get the information, you can do whatever the hell you want. I don't care.
The guard who is standing by, who's like, "What's an insane asylum?"
Yeah, I forget we don't have those here. Throw him into the woods and just forget about him. But the traditional Skyrim response to it, lunatics. But this is difficult. We probably should have started this off by pretending Ornthor was still alive. Maybe we're just imitating his voice and like how. I am thinking, since the guards are not within earshot, well, they won't care if I leave, right? Like, I'll tell them I'll be right back or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking this.
You are a superior rank to them, so they will follow orders.
Okay, so I think this to Klaus. I'm going to go back to the Sleeping Giant Inn, and I'm going to see if Delphine or Esbern can, sneak over here and help us out with this, since we're clearly having trouble cracking this guy, and I'm kind of blanking on ways to make him talk.
And I'll make this guy into a puppet.
Okay, yeah. Just don't permanently damage him.
You gotta remove a lot of stuff to make a puppet.
No, well, I mean, like the prisoner, don't fuck him up too bad or something.
Ah.
So yeah, so I'm gonna leave, tell the guards I'll be back, and I'll go to the Sleeping Giant Inn, and Klaus just do something that doesn't involve like killing the prisoner or fucking him up so bad he can't talk.
All right. So you won't get to help me make this dude into a puppet, right?
Yeah, I think we maybe should hold off on that before we Klaus and Ornthor's puppet show. Yeah, so yeah, I'll head to the Sleeping Giant Inn and see if I can ask for their low key assistance.
Oh, I know how to make somebody go really crazy. Actually,
Promising.
I start singing.
Yeah, great. Yeah, you do. Yeah, just
Give
sing.
me a performance check, mister.
I'm really bad at these, so I'm hoping it's low enough to make him go crazy.
Wow, it was almost a critical one.
Okay, so
So you start singing, and it's almost like that effect you get when nails scrape across a chalkboard.
That's what I was going for.
And you're like, well, and then he's struggling against his binds, and you're like, no, stop it! Ah, it's terrible! I'll tell you anything I say, just stop singing!
Does he really say that?
Oh yeah, he's screaming it at the top of his lungs.
okay, Claus, you can go ahead and do that. Ask him.
He's twitching right now. His left eye is physically twitching.
Well,
visibly.
now I know how to torture people.